Hello, this is the price action for yesterday, the Euro USD 3-minute chart. We had a double bottom and we had a weak spike and we had a bull channel here. Let's go up to the 15-minute chart to see how this formed. So last week we had this bigger downtrend in play. So we've got our red channel line there and we broke out and yesterday, and we've created this double bottom, and it's also a higher low. And usually when you get a higher low, you will get that one leg up. So it's a higher low for this channel. So we've got that leg up and we've reversed. We've also sort of spiked up and created a channel where we've overshot a couple of times and then reversed. That can happen sometimes. So you can get some strength sort of after this sort of weakish bullish channel here. It just gets some strength and it sort of overshoots, and then it's not done yet and it overshoots again. So usually you'll get that reversal on that sort of second overshoot there. So if we go in here and we take a look, so it's the start of the night. I didn't trade last night, but I still looked at the price just before. So this is my analysis of that price. So we did get the double bottom at the start of the night. You may be thinking you can go long somewhere in here once you start to get these bullish bars after the double bottom. You may be thinking maybe we can hold here and we are creating a higher low for this channel and we are going to get that leg up. But that's a pretty tough trade to take, all of this overlap and everything like that. So I don't know whether I would be taking that. But anyway, we sort of overshot here and we started to create a smaller channel in here. It's very hard to trade again. It's such a tight, smaller channel. It's only a couple of pips big. So you wouldn't really be looking to go long in there. I would start to be thinking to go long once we start to bottom down here, and I know we're in this bigger channel. So I'll be drawing my measured leg and I'll be looking to go long. And once we start to sort of scoot along this channel line here, we've got those 3 touches on that channel line as well, and we're failing to go lower, I would be expecting the measured leg. So whenever we fail to go lower, we should expect measured leg. So that's the way you look at it. So we expect a measured leg. So we take this trade, or we wait until we break out, but we take the trade, and we expect to reach the highs here, and we do. And not only do we reach the highs, but we get this nice tick back pullback, and it's after a lot of bullish bars, and there's a gap there between the bars. So between that bar and this bar, we've got this big bullish bar that created this nice gap, and there's rejection of that gap as well. So we're probably going to go up a little bit more. You can take for a scalp to the highs, but we overshoot and we get our 2 legs back, which is the normal procedure of an overshoot. So you can take that second failure back for a scalp, and we end up hitting the other side of the channel, and we reject quite strongly. So I think I'd make this a bit bigger. Always do sort of micro double bottom there as well. And after those 2 bullish bars, I would be expecting, yeah, we're probably going to come back up and touch the other side of the channel, which we do, and we get this other gap here. So maybe you can take another scalp in there, but then we overshoot again, and we sort of get this triple test across the top, which I should really draw in. I'll just draw that in there. And then we reverse. But it's kind of, 2-sided trading for a lot of the start of the night. It's sort of, white bar, black bar, white bar, black bar. So it's bull bears, and just all night. Yeah, it looks like a pretty tough night last night. Just the read is a bit hard because of how weak this channel was. You don't expect a move this strongly, but sometimes you can get the momentum later, so you can sort of create that first leg that doesn't look like it's very strong, and then when everyone gets trapped into going short and they're on the wrong side of the market, everyone else buying wins, then you get that momentum on that second leg. But because of the rangy price action, you're also thinking, well, if I get this second leg on 2-legged moves, you normally get a reversal, but we don't get that. We just keep the momentum. So it is quite hard to read. You just got to get your channels in there and understand that if the channels are working and things are reaching the highs and rejecting, and when things overshoot, they're behaving as like they're overshooting. So that is the behavior we expect from an overshoot, that 2 legs back, trading range behavior or reversal. You just have to believe that this channel is valid. That's the trick to it. It's just having faith in the way channels work, which is hard to do. It's hard to hand over the control to the channels. So when you see this sort of channel and you see this overshoot here, and you're expecting maybe we get a reversal here, maybe we get a trading range here, always draw your trading range first. So we draw in our trading range for that to the high of the pullback. And when you get that high or low forming and it's not coming back, you should know that this channel is played out and that we're heading up again. These are the rules of channels. So sticking to the rules, even when things don't look perfect, because a lot of times things don't look perfect, sticking to the rules is the key to it. And channels work, absolutely. If you can stick to the channel rules and you can draw channel lines, your win rate's going to go up, and you're going to be able to hold and know when to exit and know when to enter and know when to look at the chart. You know when all this is going on, it's not great price action. But when you know that things are following the channel, these are my entry points, these are my exit points. So just drawing your channels and trusting them is the key to it. Daily Intraday Review is proudly brought to you by our Visual Trade Journal. It's software for price action traders. It's a visual trade journal, meaning you can drag and drop right on your chart, rate your outcomes, rate your predictions, all on the chart. It's different than anything that's out there. Come and check us out at intradayreview.com.